All right.
Pull your mic forward a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely pull your mic up, like right next to your face there, Kristen.
Because your voice does not carry.
Help her out, Cheryl.
Oh, I'm serious.
All right. Welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table live stream of Rise of the Rune Lords.
Okay.
We are back, and when last we left our valiant heroes, the game master came down with a sudden violent case of dysentery. And that's where we'll leave that. So I apologize for cutting the stream short last week.
He was LARPing Oregon Trail.
But onward. So when last we left our valiant heroes, they had taken down Nualia. They had looted her body, and now all that's left is for them to find out what other secrets lie beneath Thistletop. As you'll notice, Mike and Ben are not here tonight. Ben's new character is not in yet, so that's not going to be a big deal. Although, Ben, we do miss you, even if you do have the con cred. And Mike has school stuff that he has to take care of. Nerd. So.
Got him.
What's school?
Yeah, it should be here geeking with us.
Right.
All right, so when all is said and done, you guys are in the room where she was. Really only your second encounter, the first one being the pit trap. So you guys aren't really all that tired yet or anything.
Nope. Other than Kylord has used his battle medicine for the day.
On himself, yes.
Yes. He decided so softly.
Is there anything in this room?
You guys had
We
already
entered
searched
that.
it and you
Yep.
found, yeah.
We got everything.
We
on
searched the
here.
room. I put on the unknown medallion of unknown magical quality just because.
We got a 7-point medallion.
Because the dungeon master needs to convert it still. What?
I think he just whispered in the
Oh,
mic
it's
something
fine.
about
It's fine.
syphilis or something like
Yeah,
that.
you've got a curse now. It's fine.
It's okay.
And then Kylord also got the bastard sword.
Magic.
It's just carried along with. Could use.
Are you saying you would like a battle medicine check? No, we're a
You can just
we're
do
out of
a
combat.
you can just do a treat
Great.
You
wounds.
can just do.
Yay. Oh, I almost forgot. We need ambience. Just draw over yourself.
I did not stab myself with a marker 3 times.
Happens.
That's what you're asking now. Oh, you got
Oh, it was
you
4?
got double.
All right, for those watching, how
And
is
then
our
he
sound
got
quality
4.
tonight? Hopefully it's better than what it was last night at the start when
He got 7.
some idiot forgot to turn off the sound to the stream feed.
Oh, the laughter echo. I need to go through and listen to the start of last night just so I could hear Cheryl laughing at herself, laughing at herself, laughing.
Oh my god.
Laughception.
It was.
It was very much a laughception.
It happened.
Alright, are you good, Devin?
Devin didn't get hit. I don't think. No, he didn't get hit.
Nope.
No, I don't even.
We're in Thistletop.
Thistletop.
Down
We're
below
on
Thistletop.
level 2.
You do know that there is at least
Oh man, that
one
was
other
forever
door.
ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow. Okay, yeah. I remember
Yep, there's one door across the hall we have not begun to explore
Right down
yet.
here.
Well, let's go explore it.
That month break really boogered me up.
It
That boogered me
happens.
up. Okay.
I
All
checked
right.
the door. It heard nothing behind it, and it was not locked, if I recall correctly
Correct.
from the last time I checked that door.
And we know that
Writing these things.
Oh yeah.
Yay, we have a note taker.
Taking, yeah.
Woot woot.
But
Oh,
I do
it's-
the
it's-
inventory. So
It's really biased because I think I have written on here.
That
That's
Willow was
the-
the best.
flakes of dick.
Uh,
Just keep standing in the back.
see, where's the? Oh gee, Kylord the Brave attacks the wounded beast.
Asgard, that's Mike, isn't it? Okay. On Twitch.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Just a disclaimer.
Wow,
Just a disclaimer.
good to know.
Disclaimer. Thanks for letting me know the sound is good. Casgard, whoever you may be.
Thank you, random
Secret
stranger.
admirer.
Alrighty.
All right.
Back here, we're
Um,
playing
The
games.
door.
We will let Kylord open the door.
So, Kylord and
Assume he'll.
I'll stand
he'll keep his
behind with
swords
the-
out and slowly.
all right.
The boomerang blade.
He
as I've
swings
dubbed
the
it.
door open, and there is a passageway that runs about 10 feet and looks like it goes into a larger passageway. One of the things you notice as soon as you open the door is feels a little. The air is a lot more humid. Start
Going
heading in that
crazy.
direction.
Well, that's interesting. Devin will take point, checking every step of the way for traps after the last debacle.
Okay.
Is there a light in here? Or do I need to cast light on somebody?
You
it
had light,
looks-
or he had light cast
Yep,
on him.
Light
Okay.
was cast on.
Okay, I just the
Devin.
light's fine on the screen.
All
I
right,
just wanna
so
make
you move
sure.
back up front.
Yep. Just
Pardon me.
carefully checking the first few things before we get around corners.
You don't see any traps. And you come around to bring up the Leva text. All right, so as you guys step out into this room and you kind of spread out and you're looking around because you're searching for traps and everything. Not sure why.
Downwards.
No.
Ah.
Let me change something up here because this might be an error on my map making parts. And I will knock that out. There we go. All right. And we'll pull the other two down in here. You guys are looking around. The southern wing of this L-shaped hallway ends at a pair of stone doors carved with the depictions of two skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. While to the east, The hallway narrows down to frame a circular carving of what appears to be an immense stack of tens of thousands of gold coins that rise from floor to ceiling. The edges of these coins are carved with tiny, spiky runes. Got the doors right down here. Got that carved pillar of gold coins.
Devin's gonna check the carved pillar of gold coins to see if it's actually gold or not.
Get up.
Have you
Check
never seen
magic
Aladdin?
on that area as well.
There is magic, but it's very diffuse.
Okay.
And Flake, make a perception check as you're looking over these coins.
25.
25. All right. Both of you notice that on the wall to the left and to the right, there are small coin-sized slots on either side of this pillar.
Made of gold or
It appears to be made of gold, yes.
out the dagger and gouge a little bit?
Not marking it at all.
So it's not gold. Gold is soft enough that it. And you said there's magic?
Yeah, just a little.
First to check as well if you'd like.
The slots, you said they're.
About coin size at about waist height on either side of the door. Or on either side of the pillar, sorry. Not the door.
What kind of check would I need to make to like try to piece this together?
Start with a perception check.
Oh, that's a 10.
You're not real sure.
Okay. In that case, it just decoration to me at this point.
Leave it, come back and figure it out later.
Yep.
Sure.
Great.
I mean, if you want to try wasting your money into it, that's fine. But I don't. Could have been like, consider how old this place was. It could have been somebody's like bank drop,
Right.
and it goes, who knows?
Which means there could be tons of coin behind it.
Could be, or it could be a
Or it could
huge
die.
trap.
And I didn't want to die tonight.
I'd rather clear out the other enemies first.
I learned at a young age that sometimes the score looks too good to be true.
Yeah. Called gold pillar.
All right. So you guys make your way down to the double doors. And you're checking them.
Yes.
They are not trapped as far as you can tell. And nor are they locked.
Yep.
Step up and
Kylord and Devin will. Well, since there's double doors, we'll swing them both open.
Okay. All right. Chatty tonight. Pardon me. All right, as you swing the door open, or the doors, four pillars support a domed ceiling in this room. Several dark alcoves containing standing sarcophagi grace the walls, and a statue of a stern man wielding a glaive and holding a book stands in the southern part of the chamber.
Sarcophagi look closed.
Yes.
Hi.
There any other noticeable?
None that you can see. Not immediately off of just a glance.
Well, Devin's going to be hesitant to walk into this room because it's been established he doesn't really like undead. There were skeletons on that door. There are tombs in here. So, yeah. Feel free to take a look around, Kylord.
There we go. That's Kylord's point of view at the moment. He's the one who can see the statue being covered in shadow.
He'll step in and just look right.
What kind of sound does a sarcophagus make?
Well, hopefully not. But
If you hear the scratching from within it, then you know there's a problem.
Rat problem.
Could be a rat problem.
I would be okay with a rat problem. I've plague than undead.
or you get raped by a redhead, but whatever.
Sure.
That's just me.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Blake will head up a little bit and do detect magic on the. Does the statue have anything on it, or is it just a plain?
Heading up to where you
statue?
can see the statue?
Yeah.
All right. Looking at it, you have Thessalonian lore.
No, sir.
How about history lore? Okay.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, somebody may, when you guys get a skill point,
Yeah.
again, want to pick up Thessalonian lore.
That's
Or
my
history.
whole
Either
mission
one
of
will work.
coming here.
Wouldn't we need to actually take the skill feat to get a second lore?
So,
Yeah. Which I get skill feats every level. I'll pick it up next
that
level.
was one of my thoughts too, because my whole mission is to the Thessalonian lore by coming here.
Yep.
So eventually,
all right. So, how far in is Kylord going to walk? Coming up to about there. How about, yeah.
Flake will go.
He's not detecting any magic. Willow,
I'm gonna stay at the door.
stand at the door.
This seems super sketchy. I don't have very good vibes coming so far.
Does Skylord notice anything else about the statue being closer to it?
Uh,
For that, or
He's studying the statue. You can make a. Whoa! Hello, buddy.
Was that the sound the sarcophagus made when they opened up and spilled out hordes of undead?
I hope not.
Give me just a second here. All right, have him make a. Actually, everybody can make a perception check.
Is this for noticing or for initiative?
This would be for initiative.
Okay.
All right, here we are.
That's it. I always gotta ask because I get a +2 when it's for initiative.
Twelve.
Blake,
Yep.
14 for flick.
Devin?
Devin is rocking a 29.
29.
You know who
How
I'm
about
standing
Kylo?
by.
Solid 10.
Solid 10. That seems appropriate since he's studying the statue at the moment.
And
So,
it swings and decals. Really clear. We just gotta fix it.
Gotta redend them.
alright. Check the chat real quick. Nothing. Ah. But he's probably not watching yet.
That or I'm not doing anything wrong, James.
Just remember, when in doubt, double
Way to keep
slice.
positive.
Yeah,
All right.
I pulled up his feats that he's got, so because he's got intimidating strike too.
Never seen him use that one.
Yeah. I think he forgets about it.
So, as he's standing there studying it, these wispy forms come floating out of the walls. And as they get close to the people they're next to, they reach out. The first one, number one, we're gonna call him number one, is gonna try and touch. What? Okay, touching Kylord does a 22 hit.
Yes.
D. All right, he takes. Dice. He takes 11 negative damage. Negative energy. Just saps the life out of him. Then it tries to touch him again. Does a 12 hit.
No.
All right. Then, number two is going to do the same thing. That is going to be a 30 to hit.
That'll do it,
And that's a crit.
Yeah.
16 damage. Oh, I should have read all their abilities first, but that's okay. Late. The last one, though, is going after Blake. 29 hits.
Are you getting sleepy, buddy?
Oh, you lucked out. 12 points of damage. And that one is going to miss.
Oh, you're sleepy.
Excuse me. Okay. And then it goes to Devin. You see these wispy, shadowy creatures just come right out of the walls.
Religion check.
First action is a religion check. Probably a solid decision.
21.
21. Let me look at their DC. Their DC is... Oh, you got it. These are shadows. You know that they are incorporeal. Creatures of pure negative energy. And that means, let me bring up the incorporeal trait for the critters. All right, so incorporeal. No physical form, it can pass through solid objects. Cannot attempt strength objects or strength-based checks against physical creatures, only against incorporeal ones. See how they take damage. So they've got resistance against all damage except for force damage and anything that would have the ghost touch property rune. It's also immune to effects or conditions that require them to have a physical body. So unless you have ghost touch, not get a sneak attack on them. That was your first action.
Since they're undead, are they weak against like holy
You
things?
do know that they are weak against light. Yep.
But
In
Being
other words,
undead-
anything, an object shedding magical light is treated as magical when it's used to attack the shadow.
the light is cast on the freaking rapier. Nope, it's time to be a hero.
What you gonna do for your second action?
Let's see. So if I threw like a healing potion on it, would it do anything since they're undead? Like what trumps, the undeadness or the incorporeal?
The incorporeal.
Okay, so then that wouldn't work. All right, let's go. Let's step forward.
Step. And you do have your rapier out because you've got the light going.
Yep.
There is no flank bonus since there's real benefit to it.
25.
25 is a hit.
Light rapier counts as magic.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 9 points of damage. And I will out shadows. Hopefully knowing that everybody else knows it.
All right. So that was all three of your actions. Then it is Flake's turn. That really hurt. That stung. It felt like it was trying to sap your energy. Your life force, if you will. Reaction magic missile. All right. Go ahead and roll the 2d4 against number 3.
That is.
All right. Then we go to Willow. What is Willow going to do? Nick borrowed it.
So Flake is the one. Did Flake and Kyle?
Yeah, both Flake and Kylord got hit. Flake is right here. Kylord is right there.
Oh, okay. Can I do? I would like to do action heal on.
All right. Me too.
And then I'd like to.
Move in.
Yeah. I just want to step
5.
there. That's fine.
And you can kind of see Flake from there. All right. From there it goes to Kylord.
Ooh. My lord would probably do a double slice at number at the most.
Okay. Magical one.
Yeah.
+1 striking, +1 to hit, and that does 2d8 damage.
Yeah. So that's a 21 to hit.
21 is a hit. What about his other weapon?
So the other hatchet, which is not magical. weapons. Current multi-attack penalty.
All right.
Because it's agile. So that's a 24 to hit on the second one.
Both of them.
Plus 3. 16 for the number 1.
Okay.
Plus 3. 8 points.
Stack because it's a double strike.
Oh, no, it was all on number 1. It wasn't on number
Yep.
2. Yep, you're right.
All right. He strikes it pretty solidly and still has an action left.
So did it seem to take the damage, though? Like, he noticed
Seemed to
it?
take most of it.
Alright. With 1 and get closer to the group.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right, we go into round 2, and it's the Shadow's turn. Number 3 there is going to smack at Blake. 22 to hit.
That hits.
He does 9 points of damage. As he does, it pulls at you, and you feel it's pulling your shadow away from you. And as it does, you become enfeebled 1. And then for its last action, it tries to hit you again and does a 15 hit. 11 more damage.
I'm unconscious.
Dying.
I am.
Dustin.
That one steps up. 31 to hit Skylord.
Yep.
Indeed, you could.
Maybe
That's
the
going to
gold
be.
pillar wasn't
That
so
wasn't
bad.
such a hot roll. That was a total of 9 damage.
Okay, cool.
And he's going to become enfeebled 1 as it pulls his shadow away from him. Tries to strike again. That's going to be a miss. Yeah. No, it was a 2. Sorry, but it's still a 12 after that. Number 2 attempts the same thing. Does a 20 hit him?
20. This is 19.
All right. He's going to take 6 damage, and then it pulls more of his shadow away, bringing him up to enfeebled 2. Tries to smack again, and it's going to miss. All right. Then it is Devin's turn. You're seeing it steal them steal the shadows.
And the magical blades look to be biting in more than the non-magical, but my rapier seems to bite in just fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go with a rapier first.
All right.
28.
28 is a hit,
Not a crit.
not a crit.
Drat. That means 8 points of damage.
All right.
Use the dagger second.
Dagger is magical.
Yes, the magical boomerang blade. That's a 25.
That is a hit. Falling die.
You almost ate it. That's going to be 6 points of damage from the dagger.
All right.
Then I'm going to yell at Willow to do something holy. They're undead.
Blake's dying.
Flake. Make a
All
flat
good.
check. DC 11 flat check.
No.
No? So you go to dying 2.
Luckily, I rolled a 2 and not a 1.
All right. Then it's Willow's turn.
Willow wants to do a 3-action heal.
All right. 1d10. Oh.
2d10.
Does she have it memorizes a third?
Is that?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure that's what we did.
It's just 1d10 unless
okay.
she's casting it as a second level spell.
The 2-action
Here, just
ups
look
the
on yours and see.
the
I'll do
2-action single target ups the heal. The 3-action bursts it to
that. Right,
everyone
but
at the the
I thought everything was a 2d8 and you got the
1d8.
bonus, so
Nope.
it is 1d8.
Yep.
So you're right.
It's a new system.
I got a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
A 9 to everybody. All right. What is your save DC? 2 of them
No.
failed their
that's
save.
Okay.
All right. However, that gets Flake back into the fight. And from Willow to Kylord.
Did that seem to hurt them more than just the weaponry?
That seemed like it all went through.
Good.
A little re-in. So he'll do double strike on number 1 again.
Okay.
So the sword is a hit.
That is a hit.
Hatchet does not hit. That is a 11.
That is a miss.
So 2d8. He's enfeebled 2, so that would have been a 27. I forgot about that.
Okay, his last action.
Uh, 18, so 2d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 points back to Flake. Again.
He has to drop his weapons to do that.
Oh,
Is
yeah, that makes sense.
Battle medicine
Yeah,
takes
free
3
actions to do that. That's fine. 3.
All right. That was round 2. We're going into round 3. Shadows. Here. Nope, they fight till they're dead again. All right.
Put 'em.
Number 3 is going to go after the guy who's hurting it. And that would be Devin with a 30 to hit.
That hits critically.
20 points of damage.
Ow.
You become enfeebled 1 as it uses its second action to pull part of your shadow away. And does a 13 hit.
No.
All right, number 1 goes after Kylord. 21 does hit, right?
21 hits. Yep.
All right. That's going to be 10 points of damage. And then he goes up to enfeebled 3 as more of his shadow is pulled away.
So he was enfeebled 2. His turn ended, so it dropped to enfeebled 1. So does it just go up to enfeebled 2
Yeah, it'd be
again?
back up to
Okay.
enfeebled 2.
Just want to make sure we got that.
Never-ending cycle.
And then number 2. Hit with a 26.
Yep.
Not a crit.
Nope.
10 damage. And then he's bumped up to enfeebled 3.
There you go.
Tries one last time, and that's going to be a miss. All right, then it is Devin's turn.
Well. Try to Cristabity this thing. Hopefully it's looking pretty rough.
Indeed it is.
$29.
That is a hit. And I am on the wrong.
10 points of damage.
I got loud.
My dogs would be flipping out.
10 points of damage.
10.
And
All right.
then natural 20 on that is total 26.
Not a crit. But it does go up to a crit.
Okay. So do I draw a card or?
No.
Okay.
It'll be immune to any of the effects from it.
Right.
It's
That's
just double damage.
16 points of damage with the magical dagger.
And that one fades away.
Woo!
You have one action left.
I do. But I'll go ahead and throw the dagger across at the one diagonal to me that doesn't have cover from Kylord.
So there's a pillar blocking it.
Okay. Well then,
Here, let me do this.
yeah, no, not third attack with cover. Let's try to demoralize one. I don't know if
You would know that they'd be immune to it.
Okay, they're immune to demoralize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just take my last action to take cover.
Taking cover behind the pillar?
Yeah. Gives me some sort of bonus.
All right. Devin, it goes to Flake. Flake, that shadow is no longer there.
And I'm laying on the ground. So I get a penalty for casting spells on the ground.
I don't think you do.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'll just stay on the ground. Cast electric arc.
Okay.
So that.
19?
Yeah, basic reflex.
You made it. As did number 3. Let me see by how much. You said 19?
Yeah.
All right, so number 2 rolled a natural 17 and got a total 30 something.
If it was something you had to.
Electric arc is not attack
Yeah,
trait, so-
neither of them take damage because both of them critically saved.
Okay. So that and Bill, I will cast shield on myself. Do my 3 actions.
Willow. There is your viewpoint. Let me fix the light.
Can I mean, I know they're ghosts, but can I see if number 1 or number 2 are hurting more?
They both, number 1 appears to be much more tattered in appearance than what number 2 does.
Okay. I would like to cast Divine Lands
Okay.
energy.
Yep, rolling at your spell casting.
21.
That is a hit. Damage.
There's not a top one on this.
The one that you can read, right side
Okay.
up.
No, he's a regular guy.
It's 13. It says plus my add to my.
No.
Which is your wisdom bonus.
Your
Oh, so
wisdom
that's 4.
bonus.
So that's 8.
4?
Yeah.
8
Okay.
total?
Your spell
Yes.
That
modifier is different.
number 1 looks to be really tattered. Like a strong wind would blow it away. And your last action?
I'll take 1 step in.
In. All right. From Willow to Kylord. Okay.
And then he'll.
Go ahead and make your attack roll. Hit.
Wow.
Not a crit.
So question with that, the
You get 2 dice.
I get 2 dice, 2d12 instead of
Mm-hmm.
1d12. That's a 12. Roll a d12 before.
That sound gets really loud.
3, so 11 points on number.
Trying to
Lord.
figure out which one it is. Nope, not the creaky door. I bet it's that one.
Pop out.
How much damage was it?
11 points of damage on number 2.
His last action.
He
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to find that annoying sound to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay, from Kylord back to the shadows. Number 1. 23 to hit for 8 damage. His enfeebled goes up by 1.
3.
Second attack is going to miss, or the last attack is going to miss. Number 2 is going to miss. 17. So it tries again.
1.
And that's exactly what I rolled, was a 1. Unarmed. Or melee.
Fumble. Melee.
It's probably going to be immune to it, but...
Yep, drop the weapon you made the attack with.
I did not find the right sound yet.
Right now, I just want you to.
Who else
Is
is
he
playing
vomiting
here?
blood?
God Lord,
Does he need to go see his
is
doctor?
having gasping.
My lord just not having a good day.
Until number 1 attacks him.
There we go.
I will
I think I got it this time. All right. Then number 2. He's a cleric in its reach. And attempts to hit Willow.
No.
Number 2 just rolled twice and missed.
Sorry.
How many attacks
That's my
are you
bad.
getting?
Cheryl,
No
what's your
wonder we're
husband
All right.
doing?
over
We'll,
here.
we'll ignore
Have I not told you that?
we'll ignore that other one that I rolled for it. So, I got distracted by trying to kill that stupid sound.
I was like, what?
Devin.
Let's see. Devin's gonna step forward. Let's throw dagger at
Okay. Range strike attack roll is
26.
that is a hit.
8 points of magical damage.
And that one fades away.
All right, second throw. 22
22. That is a hit.
for 8 points of damage.
All right. Then it goes to Flake.
Get your ass.
Good. I'm hurting. It all hurts. Fake will cast. Ray of Frost. That's his. Freaking out right now.
And his last action. Okay. Willow. Fine. Then it is Kylord.
Kylord will take a swing, two-handed at number 2, 29.
I'll be a hit.
And then
It is looking pretty battered.
hit.
Last action.
Just step. Line of sight for Devin.
Okay. Steps to here.
Yep. Falls in a pit and dies.
All right.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Next round.
Join us next week.
Round 4. Shadow is going to go after the cleric this time. Hitting critically. 33. Ow.
What's a crit?
10 more than your AC. That's going to be 18 points of damage.
Well, that's rude.
And then you become enfeebled 1 as it pulls part of your shadow away, and it'll miss on the last attack. And then it goes to Devin.
Not the healer. Head and just step up and
Which one you leading with?
rapier. 24
That's a hit.
for 7 points of damage.
And your next action?
Dagger.
Your last action?
22.
22 is a hit.
Oh, thank God. 6 points of damage.
It is still hanging on.
Dead this thing.
Blake.
Trying. Telekinetic projectile. X to hit.
That's a hit. That throws a physical object from the room, correct?
Did it. So, for 7 points of damage.
And it finally fades away. Shadows are a little brutal.
Yeah, they are.
Right.
Falls off.
Yeah, so.
But you can do one to.
I like to do one to Devin.
There we go.
You have to roll. And
Yep, you have to make your medicine check first.
See, I don't know if he has any there.
22 heal.
Yeah, you can treat your own
Oh, I
wounds.
can do my own.
Yep, and while she's doing that, Devin will search around the room now that the re-deads are dead.
20.
27. As Devin is searching around, he notices that the wall right here is definitely different.
Did I lose my enfeeblement?
Yeah.
That'll fall off.
Yeah,
in a
it
minute.
falls off once
Once you're out of
around.
combat, it goes off quickly because it's not 6 seconds.
It does indeed look like a hidden door.
Did I find the mechanism to open it?
Yes. And as you swing it open, oh look, there's a minor mistake in my map there.
We need to
There we go.
Skylord is
hotel here.
If you wanted to rest, you could always go back to Nualia's chamber that you were in.
Considering it's been like an hour since we woke up.
Right, I know.
You could just spend the time resting and relaxing.
right. Kyler just needs something. As it well, I mean,
Not yet. No, it hasn't been an hour yet.
You can post up. because there's a secret room.
Yeah.
So it works.
I was about to say there's a second bathroom.
All right.
I can go out.
Was
You
there
could go to the
anything in the sarcophagus?
No, none of the sarcophagi have anything but bones in them.
I don't
The
like
odd
them.
thing is that 3 of the sarcophagi, when you crack them open, because they actually open pretty easy from the outside, 3 of them look like people were scratching on the inside.
Oh.
As if shadows
Right.
were buried,
Buried alive.
Lovely.
How nice.
Kyler does have a minor healing potion from here. What's the minor?
Minor is 1d8.
1d8. Okay.
He's good for sound effects.
We're okay to hopefully clear this area out for now.
Oh,
So we can do it again.
yeah, let's scout down this hallway.
Sounds
Oh,
D.
Does it look like the secret door had been opened at all?
Nope. As a matter of fact, as you're pushing it open, it pushes dust. Or
Oh,
actually,
man,
not
what
even
sound
dust. It's
effect?
actually kind of wet dirt.
good. You in here?
Okay, so there's some sort of moisture coming somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But secret doors that haven't been opened, guarded by undead. Chance there's something. Scout forward cautiously and slowly, and
behind.
Right.
bringing
Kinda
out a
scooting
10-foot pole and a
forward.
bag of flour.
And as he gets to here, I'll move everybody else here in a minute. You see a set of stairs leading down. And at the bottom of the stairs, you can just, from where you're at, you can just make out the top of a door. And as you continue down to check this one, the hallway turns to the left. Yep, stairs are going down as well.
Okay. First set of stairs.
All right.
Cautiously, slowly.
And at the bottom of the stairs, he's got a door in front of him.
Check it.
That door.
He does not believe that it is trapped.
Alright, looks clear. And he'll step back and let Kylord open it.
Open. He picked up his other hatchet, but he's just gonna carry the long sword for right now.
Okay.
The wonderful parts of two.
Two-handing bastard swords
This is nice.
and great sword, or another weapon when you two-handed it does pretty. Oh, the quarterstaff.
Earthbreaker.
Yeah, the
Quarterstaff
quarterstaff's
goes
good.
from
That's what
D4
I've
to
got.
D8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using.
All right, he swings the door open, and he'll step in.
He got a
Turn on his
26
lights.
for his perception.
All right, so this room, as he enters it, the sound of sloshing water fills this room, which has almost entirely collapsed into a large tide pool. What few walls do remain intact here bear detailed and impressive carvings of incredible treasuries filled to overflowing with coins, gems, jewelry, and other items of value. To the east, the wall depicts a carving of a towering mountain. Its peak carved. He is helping. Its peak carved in the shape of a stern face just above a great palace. Below the side of the mountain's valley cradles an immense city of spires. As he steps in,
D, buddy. D. Good, buddy.
see to be a massive, giant-sized helmet sitting down in the water over there. Everybody else starts piling in.
Does there look to be anything of value since this got treasure painted on the walls?
Or anything of magic?
What was your perception?
Devin's is 26.
Same for...
You guys, as the light comes in, you can see some glittering stuff in the water over here at this side.
Is there anything magical of any sort?
Yes. It does seem to be glowing with magic, but it all appears to be mostly hidden by the helmet.
So we can see something shiny in the water.
Under the giant helmet.
Under the giant golden helmet.
Yeah.
Cast Mage Hand over there and see if I can pick up any of the shiny stuff.
Can't,
and that gives us a clue.
No, you can't really get a hold of it.
Okay.
And he would come
Here,
up to
so-
here.
This looks bad.
I'm not a real good...
Necessarily my strong suit either.
The water doesn't look terribly deep. Maybe 4 or 5 feet.
The swimming athletics.
Swimming is athletics.
Okay, Kylo to jump in.
Kyler just jumps right in.
True.
YOLO! Demetrius, buddy. You know, he wants my mom's attention and she can't hear him.
Turning and yelling at you.
All right, so as Devin is moving over,
Kylord?
or Kylord, not Devin.
Devin's got the dagger ready to throw, but that's about it.
He gets up to there. He gets to make a about everybody else.
I don't want to.
24.
Ooh.
I'm going to assume that everybody kind of lined up so that way they could watch as Devin moves down the.
Kylord?
Yeah, I'm
Or
like
not
creeping
Dev-
through people's
Kylord.
legs. Like,
Devin's like, I'm not in the water.
I'm ready to watch Kyler die. Like, that's what I'm feeling like.
Cleric of the year right
I'm
there.
freaking out at this giant.
As suddenly this giant crab just erupts from underneath.
Oh,
It's no water.
It looks like a giant hermit crab that's using this giant golden helmet as its shell. And as it erupts from under the water, completely catching Kylord off guard,
That sucks.
it lashes out. So one action is the reveal. The next action is a claw. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Be...
You have that whole section. Go over there.
There it is. That's what I get for trying to blindly reach into my dice bag. All right. 10 points of damage, piercing damage. And then, on its last action, it's going to attempt to grab. What is his athletics DC?
18.
It has a hold of him. And as it gets a hold of him, it constricts. That is 11 points of bludgeoning, for lack of a better term. And this thing does have reach. Willow, you see this happen. This massive, giant hermit crab just erupts from the golden helmet, lashes out with its claws, grabbing hold of Kylord, and I don't think he's looking good, is he?
What? Yeah, we will.
That math is pretty bad.
We will.
What is Willow going to do? You going to run out there to save the day? Ah, a 2-action heal.
Distance.
That's probably a solid action to take.
How many more heals?
And after this.
Nice. Bright side, this one's 2d10.
All right.
Hey.
Maybe.
Oh, like till the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think our
2-action. So, last action, Willow?
Stand there in shock.
So you're not gonna shoot anything with your bow?
Talk me into it.
She'll shoot it at a -10, but she won't shoot it at no penalty.
I want to shoot him in the eyeball.
All right, so
luck
you're
with that.
attempting to shoot the crab.
Little
Yeah.
tiny crab eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave it to Kylord to get us all crabs.
Solid.
13, it bounces off the golden helmet. This critter looks like it's going to be tough. All right. Devin.
Enough word for that.
There's nowhere to get within flanking of it easily.
Nope.
So we'll throw a dagger.
All right.
5
That is a hit.
for 8 points of damage.
Barely a hit, but that is a hit.
Well, let's try the second throw. 24.
That bounces off the helmet.
Ooh. And then let's try a knowledge check to see nature to see if I know anything about this, because I have that too. 22. No.
23. It is a big, giant hermit crab, which means if you can find a way to scare it off, it'll either take off with its food or it might even drop it if you scare it bad enough.
Try to scare it.
All right. That was Devin to Kylord. He is grappled, so he is going to be flat-footed, and he'll have a -2. Any attacks? Attacks are not manipulate, are they?
So.
Yep, he is grabbed. Yep,
So
it is an attack action.
Okay. So first he will do intimidating strike. And 1 or frighten 2 on a crit. Two-handed with this bastard sword. Intimidating. No, but if he dies here in a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna throw a hero point at it.
Yeah, and that was a worse roll, so that didn't hit.
All right, second action.
So grapple.
All right, make an athletics check.
18.
Oh.
Fair, because he has that.
So he's gonna try and demoralize it.
I reckon. And that's
He just made it. It is frightened 1. Oh, Flake. He's not underwater yet.
Yeah, but I assume he's kind of bobbing in the air. But yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Flake will cast his. I have to cast my extra thing. So I'll cast claws on myself, but then I can give my AC. Lord will have +1 AC for a minute.
Okay.
I've got claws of cast.
That one action for your bloodline
Yeah.
ability. Pays off of the helmet. That helmet's some really good protection. Strength check could possibly do it. All right.
Too bad the 3.
What are you talking about? I've got a 10.
Then it is its turn. And
I've got a 12, so.
it lashes out with its free claw. That'll still be a hit.
Yeah.
He'll take, wow. 9 points of damage. It's constricting again with its other claw. How hard D4s are to pick up. That is going to be 11 points of damage. And then it starts to try and squeeze its way. It's pulling and Kylord back, and it appears its back end is starting to squeeze down underneath.
Down underneath what?
Into the water.
Oh, hell.
Looks like it's trying to escape.
Kylord.
With Kylord.
With Kylord's unconscious body.
Yeah, unconscious. He's dying 1.
He's dying 1? Ooh.
Yeah.
Is he
I can drop him.
underwater?
It's a big giant hermit crab, and it's got food in its hands.
Is Kylord underwater at dying 1?
No.
Oh, God.
Not yet. But you notice that it does seem to be dislodging the helmet, trying to work its way underneath the water here. The helmet won't squeeze.
Does it off enough to get better shots at it?
Not at the moment, no.
All right, I don't know.
All right, from its turn to Willow's turn.
Nice, Skylord.
Yeah, it's 30 foot. 5, 10,
Nice.
15, 20, 25, 30 exactly.
Shoot another arrow at it.
All right, make your range strike. That's a big, solid miss, and you overstretch the string of your bow. And that'll give you a -2 item penalty whenever you use the bow until you fix it.
So I don't fucking do good.
Devin!
And this is a bow, and it's like, here's the one. Go fuck yourself.
I don't think it would believe me if I tried to impersonate or lie.
Nope.
Go up and try Kylord out of its crab-clawed hands, I
God.
guess.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25, 30,
25,
30
30.
feet movement.
and make an athletics check.
19 5 is 24.
24. You've got a hold of him. Not enough to pull him free, but you definitely have a hold of him.
And can I just
Try
stab
and
the
yank.
crab or throw the dagger at the crab?
I would say you probably have both hands on Kylord trying to keep him from being pulled.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll continue to yank.
Okay.
That would be a grapple.
That'd be
wouldn't it?
another athletics check, yeah.
But does it count as an attack action or is it just a normal action?
It would be an attack action.
Then, since I already did one, I don't want to roll -5 and screw that up. So, I'm just going to screech at the thing to demoralize it. Just like
All
look
right.
at the crab and just primal yell.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah. 5. It's pretty much about what I
Is
did.
that Bigfoot?
That is enough to make it frightened 1.
An already frightened one?
It took a turn.
Ah.
All right.
Proud to say that.
Kylord needs to make a flat check. Or no, he's
No,
stabilized.
he's stabilized.
Yeah.
He is just unconscious. Flake! Got so many things he could use.
Hey, that worked.
Yeah.
Unless you.
Let me step. I grab onto
5,
Devin. Is he
15,
willing?
20. Like you're
Grab
grabbing
onto
onto Devin to
Kylord.
help him pull?
Yeah.
That would be an athletics check.
But I still need to do. You want somebody willing?
However, if you're waiting to help Devin, at this point you would want to save your last 2 actions for an aid another. That way you can stack onto his roll.
Yep.
You ready your last 2 actions for when he goes.
8 only is 1 action.
Right,
has
but
to-
he would still need to ready an action.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Do I ready the action or do I intimidate?
I
Yeah, let me try to glare, and then I'll try to grab Devin.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
trying to save Kylord.
Yeah, let's see.
I can't wait to see this right up.
Wow.
That's a 28
Oh, God.
for my
28. Did
intimidation.
you roll a natural 20?
No, 19.
19. All right. So just shy of a critical success. All
I
right.
guess that does make it special, because,
It makes it one action.
yeah. So then I will try to grab onto Devin and help him with... That's only a 16 for athletics.
Devin's not trying to oppose, I'm betting.
New.
Right.
We
That's
need
what I
s-
didn't know if I needed
We
to
need
roll it or
some weight
not.
to fight these crabs.
All
Anyone
right.
Feels huge.
Then it is the crab's turn. Kylord is going to go back to dying 1 because it's going to crush as it's trying to pull.
Right.
And then it's going to attempt to pull against the two of you. What is your athletics DC, Mike? Because you're the lead.
DC is just the
10
skill
plus
bonus.
your-
Plus skill.
yeah.
15.
15. And I'll give you a little bonus for him hanging on.
Mine's only 11.
And he pulls the whole train, or it pulls the whole train of you 5 feet. He is going to go underwater on the next 5 feet.
But is the helmet dislodged at this
The
point?
helmet is up and dislodged, but now it has cover from being up inside that underwater
And he's dying one.
passage.
That's fine. I mean, if Kylord dies, this dungeon's done. We've explored
Right,
enough.
right.
We can leave. We
Yeah.
did what we came here for. Everything else is just bonus money. A bonus round.
All
Nobody
right.
else needs to know that we died to
He's back
crabs.
die one, so he's good there. Mike's gonna be mad. Hey, so
You should have.
Mike,
hopefully your
just
test
tell him he
goes
died to
well
an
tomorrow.
STD. Just tell him he died to an STD.
He died to crabs.
Yeah.
All right. Willow is up.
Willow would like to scoot forward. Oh, action heal on Kylord.
All right. This is from your divine font. Ooh, that brings him back in. Wake again.
Then I want to shoot it. Can I
is
shoot
he-
an arrow at the?
No, you step.
You stepped and then
Aw.
cast.
Is he wounded too then?
He would be wounded. No, he would not be wounded because it was magical healing.
No wounded.
Not wounded at all.
Not
'Cause
wounded
he
at all.
was stabilized magically in the. Okay. Yep.
All right, then it's Devin's turn.
Well, Kylord's up and moving. Devin's going to free
Let
action.
go?
Yep, free action, let go.
Fuck this guy.
Splish splash, we're taking a bath.
He's stronger than I am.
You're
He's
right.
just
No,
trying to.
I 100% understand.
But
like fuck.
I'm just holding onto you, pulling, and then you just let go. And so I just like suplexed you into the water behind me. That's all I'm imagining. It's like.
now I'm gonna step forward and diagonally to where I can stab the crab.
5, 10, 15, because it's rubble and water.
That's fine. I got the movement. And then let's
Moves like that.
let's
The
shiv the
crab is flat-footed. Its AC is lower without the helmet. The helmet is actually kind of sitting over top of Kylord at this point, we'll say.
That's
so we'll,
fine.
we'll put it right there.
Kylord's
It's
safe.
flat-footed, and I can quick draw a dagger and shiv it.
Try and shiv it.
No, we're not going to try. We are going
taking
to succeed.
we
taking
gonna
Cheryl's
crit?
belief.
We did just crit. That was an at 20, 30 total.
30 total is indeed a crit. Draw your
Woo!
card.
Yeah, it better be a good one. Like creature dies.
Oh, awesome. I gain a +2 circumstance bonus to AC until the end of my next turn, as I guardedly struck it.
So double damage plus
Double
your sneak
damage.
attack.
$14 points of damage. Then we'll shiv again. I will expend my hero point for that crap. And then that would be 18, 24.
24 is a hit.
Not a crit.
Not a crit.
Oh, drat. Work. Go with 10 points of damage there.
All right. From Devin to Kylord. Is he going to try and break himself free? It's kind of rocked up against the side. It's not actually pinning him.
Yeah.
Yep. Escape attempt.
10.
You want to use a hero point or...
He already used
Yeah,
hero
he
point.
used that one last time.
Okay.
So he will do a two-hand sword again.
Okay.
Or, do we do... Yeah, we'll do the intimidating strike with the sword.
That frightened one, so...
Yes, that's why it's down to
frightened
frightened
one,
one.
because we were at 2.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see, what's his intimidation?
This is a second attack action, so...
Yeah, he'll do intimidating glare instead. Well, he'll do intimidating glare first.
Okay. That's enough to bump it back up to frightened 2.
And then...
I don't believe it does.
Okay,
I think
so
it's an interact
he'll
trait.
take a swing with a sword now.
This one will be at -5. 15 is a hit.
Oh, shit, he hit it.
You just missed the crit.
Shit, he hit it. So that's 2d12 plus 3.
All right. Then it is Flake's turn. Nope.
Loving way. So Flake will start with an intimidating glare to really try to...
That
17, I lied.
does not seem to affect it.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Nope, we do still have sound. All the meters on voice meter are dropped to the bottom. Like, oh crap, did voice meter lock up before I had a chance to switch to Audacity?
Falls out, so I will... if I step to the right side of Kylord, can I reach the crab or no?
No. It's gonna have, it's completely covered on that side by the...
Melee. Can I reach where Kylord is? Am I able to hit the claw?
No, because you don't have reach.
Okay. Okay, so I'll use a spell then instead.
What you gonna cast?
I will...
You have to have 2 targets for that?
Nope.
1 or 2.
One or
creatures.
two.
Oh, okay. water in Pathfinder
work?
2? I
Don't
know
roll
in
a 1.
Pathfinder 1, it's not no idea to use electric and water.
Okay, we'll do telekinetic projectile.
Guess
Fuck
he's
it.
not in the water.
We got a bunch of rubble around. I'm not gonna hit. 11.
That's a miss.
Yep.
All right. On its turn, it drops back to frightened 1, and it is going to crush Kylord and try and pull him through. This Kylord's athletics DC.
18.
Going to take 10 points of damage, and then it's going to try and pull him deeper because he's able to. Ooh. Kylord holds his ground. He plants his feet and keeps himself from being pulled in deeper.
Dang.
Did he wedge himself inside the helmet?
He did not wedge himself, but he's got his feet planted.
We would never get him out.
Yeah, it only got a 15 total. All right. From there it goes to Willow.
I don't have heals, so
He is all out of the heals.
If you have intimidation skill, you can
I do.
demoralize it.
You have
can
you have
roll
training in
on
it?
You can't do the feat.
Do that
You
on
can
skill.
do that one on
You
skill.
can do it on skill. Okay.
add one action there.
That is one action.
That's one action.
Actually,
Go ahead and make your intimidation roll.
12.
12.
Yep.
No. Nope. Second action.
I want to cast Divine Lance on him.
All right, make your spell attack roll.
Good boy.
There's one hero point left on the table tonight. Is that a 1?
No, that's a 12.
12 is a miss.
It's a 3.
Not a critical miss, but it's still a miss.
1.
All right. Kevin.
Well, crab's still there. Curse Stabbity the Crabbity.
For Stabbity.
28?
28 is a crit.
Oh. No card, though, right?
No card.
The whole situation's
Not unless
bad.
you roll a natural
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
There's still at least one section you haven't explored yet, you think?
Well, no, like I'm just trying to
Or
like
a
replay
puzzle
in
you
my
need to
head.
figure out.
Like
Oh
I don't think I played it wrong.
You don't have to figure it out. It's optional.
Right.
I don't think I played it wrong because
After
Mike's
a
a
good
very big
nap.
like fuck it character.
12 to hit, or 12 damage.
But it's a very big mess right now. It's in the crab's
3 times.
hands. He's died twice. Live right
He's
now.
been to dying twice.
Yeah.
25 on the second hit?
That is also
But
a
the crab's
crit.
trying to pull him underwater. So.
Oh, wow.
Like I went through 5.
Twenty-one points of damage, that one.
No, she don't.
Okay.
And then, you know what? This thing's pretty easy to hit right now, so let's throw caution to the wind and try one more swing. 12 minus 8, 14.
Is a miss.
Okay.
All right. Kylord.
Or it's
That's
gonna
enough.
try to escape. Didn't.
What was the total?
A 10 again. 3 in a row.
Yeah. Can we
Which
finish
one you
this
want
round?
to use? This one?
This round?
This one?
What's his next action?
What's okay? His next action will be After sword.
18 is a hit. Pardon me.
12 plus 3. 13 points of damage.
All right. And his last action. -10. Go for broke.
AC was low.
That is a miss, but not a critical miss. All
AC
right.
is 15.
Flake's turn.
Spells left, so. Cast.
That is a hit. Pardon me. And it falls to the ground, dead. And we are going to go ahead and take our break here. Back shortly. All right, and we are back. The wife and baby are in bed, and we are ready to move on.
Let's see if the fight was worth the loot.
All right.
Yes, is the
So you
answer.
guys start digging down into the water underneath the crab. You gonna collect any parts of the crab?
This character doesn't know how to cook crab, so no. Yes, I did actually take a character that does not have cooking.
All right,
Black
so
market?
I don't think so.
Expert on that. I don't know.
down
anything about
in
this.
the water, you guys find 2 potions.
Loot monkey.
Yep, loot monkey time.
You can identify those with the alchemy, right?
A 3.
To identify the potions.
Sure.
One is a bark skin potion. The other one is a moderate potion of healing.
Hylord will probably just chug that now.
What's it give you?
Yeah.
3d8 plus.
D8.
It's just straight 3d8.
I've never heard that.
Oh!
Ooh. Yeah, moderate is 3d8 plus 10.
Oh.
Lesser is
Wowzers.
2d8 plus 5.
38,
Greater
so
is 68 plus 20.
23 plus 9. Better.
All right, let me go back to my treasure list.
Bark skin. The water.
There is 2 elixirs.
Those I'll have to identify because you can't identify it.
I have 1 in crafting. I got a 19 for the elixirs.
You have to have alchemical
Are you trained?
craft.
Oh, no.
$25 on the first elixir?
That is a lesser winter wolf elixir. Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll that over to the next one. Moderate anti-plague elixir.
Same with that one.
There is a salve.
I'll hold on. Lesser wolf breath,
Lesser winter wolf,
Winter wolf.
winter wolf,
and a moderate
plague,
anti-plague.
Anti-plague. Salve? Is it
There is
magical
a salve. It is
or...
a magical salve.
Okay, so that would be...
Like a lotion.
Just okay. Gotcha.
You rub it on your
I didn't
skin
have it
unless
like
you
a
get the
weapon.
bonus again. When is this Arcana?
Yes.
22?
All right. This is a salve of slipperiness. Use it. You can apply a greenish persistent grease to armor, making it extremely slippery for 8 hours, granting a +2 item bonus to acrobatic checks or to escape. Acrobatic checks to escape or to squeeze.
It could have came in handy fighting a freaking giant
Right.
crab that grinds you.
Almost like there's a touch of irony in that.
Oh, Paizo.
It's not nice.
Oh, Paizo didn't make the treasure list.
Oh.
No, this
You're just an
I had to
asshole.
build it.
Oh.
All right, there is a
Alright,
small
so-
shark tooth that glowed magical.
Mad 26.
That is a shark tooth talisman. You attach it to, let me bring it up. When you attach it to your armor and then expend it, if you roll a success on a grab, or not, on an attempt to escape, then, yeah, requires you to be an expert in acrobatics. You attempt to escape using acrobatics for your roll, but you haven't rolled yet. When you activate the bracelet, if you roll a success on the triggering check, you get a critical success instead. If you fail the acrobatics check against the grabbing creature, the creature must either release you as a free action or take 2d8 piercing damage. Shark's teeth momentarily emerge from your skin. Another item that would have been
Do you
good.
have acrobatics? You're trained in it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
there
so the
is
sharks.
Shark tooth.
there is a wand.
Try this?
3 actions if the spell normally takes 2 actions to cast.
Okay.
So you would have to use it the round before if you're going to use it against a normal spell. Or use it. However, it takes
after.
3 actions to activate it if you're going to use it
Not
against a
after
2-action
the
spell.
to continue.
All right, there's a set of goggles.
Magical?
Yep.
Will they fit me?
Find out what they
26.
do
Let's
first.
figure out what they do.
Make me
26.
beautiful.
They are goggles of night.
Dark vision.
No.
Blue light.
Yeah. Guess what human doesn't have low light?
The opaque crystal lenses of these sleek goggles do not obscure vision, but rather enhance it. While wearing the goggles, you gain a +1 item bonus to perception checks involving sight. Activate them as an interact action. So the +1 perception bonus is all the time. When you activate them as an interact action by rotating the lenses 90 degrees, you gain dark vision for 1 hour.
Whoa.
So
Oh. Yeah, frequency once per day. There it is.
Okay.
All right, there is a kukri. Yep. All right, let me. Pardon me. This is a bloodletting kukri. A +1 striking kukri that has a crimson blade that shimmers eerily in bright light. On a critical hit, it deals 1d8 persistent bleed damage. Target didn't already have persistent bleed damage when you scored the critical hit. You also gain 1d8 temporary hit points. Does require martial weapons to use.
Yet. Right. Kylord's also, is he going to be wanting to use a kukri or? Right.
So
Agile finesse weapon, which means I can
So-
use it to my dex
okay,
as
so
well.
we'll give it to you then. That's fine.
All
I
right.
assumed it'd fit you better, but you don't have the feet yet. But so I'll put it.
I'll be taking it.
You want it now, or you want it?
Yeah, I'll
to
hold on to it.
Okay, cool.
And there is a magical ring.
Magical E.
Arcana on that one?
That was 13.
22. It is a Ring of the Ram. When you activate it, 1 or more actions on as an interact action, you can use it once per minute. The effect is a ram-shaped blast of force slams into one foe that you can see within 60 feet. The number of actions you spend to activate this item from 1 to 3 determines the intensity of the force. The blow deals 2d6 force damage per action spent and pushes the target 5 feet per action spent. The target must then attempt a DC 22 fort save. If they critically succeed, no effect. If they succeed, they take half damage and is pushed half the distance. Failure is full damage and the full distance, and critical failure is double damage and twice the distance. Per action. Five feet per
5
action.
feet per action.
That's on page 615 if you want that.
Oh, okay, yeah. That would just be more helpful. There we go. You want the ring of the
I don't
I'll
care.
take it if not,
No, you
because
can have it.
my
You seen the new picture for the robe of eyes?
No.
Come look at this. That is creepy as fuck. Light it over.
Nice.
Not want to look.
Whole bunch of
That is a
eyeballs.
creepy robe.
I'm good.
Before it wasn't actual eyes. It was like all just
It's like sewn on.
sewn on little
Oh, yeah.
patches. Those are actual eyes.
kid friendly, Kristen friendly.
Kristen safe.
You said that was a bloodletting kukri?
Yes.
+1 striking.
Yep.
So what's down to the bottom here?
Anything else in the loot pile?
That
Well, for the rest of the kukri, if they weren't already bleeding,
I like that.
I don't know.
Striking one, which means
as much as I
Six.
like the idea of their but I understand the order.
And
You can
I've
add
got
your items on the
piles
back.
of them.
Right,
that
but
just
the
are
old
the
cards just
pictures.
don't match up. The new cards have the stats on them.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they have the full stats on everything.
Yeah, the old ones, they were blank on the back, which was nice because you put them in the card sleeves and you can write the stuff on the
Mhm.
markers.
All right, so are you guys going to attempt the trek back today, or do you want to camp down here?
I mean, there's still another hallway to
Well,
go
now
down.
has it been an hour after the fight with Nualia? So
Yes.
We can do.
Do you want to head
Medicine
back to her
checks.
room and kind of
But
rest
she
and
can do
recover?
medicine checks on everybody now because she cured all of us
I'm
before.
fully healed at this
Yeah.
point.
He's good. I need one.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm not that far off either.
I
Never
mean-
mind, we're good.
Yeah, we could.
We're good. Yeah, let's go back to that hole.
Yeah, let's. Gotta finish this
We're
place out.
heroic adventurers.
Right.
We're not.
First edition, you didn't walk away, and I'm not talking first edition Pathfinder. I'm talking first edition D&D. You couldn't just go camp in the middle of the dungeon.
I can.
That was a good way to die.
Yeah.
Bards weren't sex crazed tropes.
Yeah, but a
They
short
were
Right.
the hardest
doesn't give you
class
more heals
to ever
either.
get
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, under 1E, they were the absolute hardest.
Oh, we're going
class
back to the
get.
gold.
To be a bard, at the level of fighter, then level of magic user, then you could finally be bard. Yeah.
And you had to go to level 20 in each of the classes. So it was a long, very long-term
Long journey.
campaign goal.
Yeah. All right, so we're back here with the coins. Are we trying
So
to
are there loose
puzzle?
coins here?
Oh no, I thought we were going not the coins.
Oh, we
the,
need the other
the,
downstairs.
the other hallway down
Oh.
off of the
Oh,
sarcophagus
here, I'll
room.
show you that.
The other
All right, so
down.
you come down here, you open the door.
See nothing but black.
Stop.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
You're good. Where them go?
I forgot to move the view over. So back here in the treasury, and
Oh,
up
it's
this
just
hallway.
Just another hall to get
Entrance.
to there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so back to this coin puzzle thing.
So there's loose. I have to use our money.
Excuse me, sorry.
There are not loose coins on the ground.
So I have to use mine.
hmm
Couple of
Pill-
coin
pillar,
slots.
not a
How many
pillow.
slots total are there?
2, one on each side.
Okay. Go for it.
I can make
What kind of coin are you putting it in? Putting
Oh
in?
wait.
Yeah.
Move back to your range.
All right, then I'm gonna
I'm
back
backing up.
I can get mine to go 60. So.
Okay, then I'm gonna back all the way up.
So you can
Still
actually
gotta be
reach
able
it
to see
5,
it.
10,
Right.
15, 20, 25, and
You
30.
can
So
reach
yeah,
it.
you can reach both sides from there.
Yeah, I've got reach too. So.
What type of coin?
How many types were there? Sorry, I don't.
So you've got copper, silver, gold, and platinum, but I don't think you guys have gotten any platinum yet.
We
have
do
you?
not have platinum currently.
Oh, our coins, like
Yeah.
our. Okay, I got you.
No.
Mics on them or something. What was
That's-
No,
that?
that's
that's
painted
the
onto
carving.
the wall.
That's painted on the carving. I misheard.
No, they're
What do we
carved
have in our
into.
easy loot?
Carved into
There's no
stone,
painting.
painted gold.
Gold.
It's not real
gold
gold, though.
and some change. Yeah.
I think you should just put a gold coin.
All right, mark off 2 gold coins.
Can they make seriously?
No, you have. He can put them in one at a time though.
Okay.
All right. So as the coins slot into place, the pillar slides down into the ground, and you guys can then see beyond it.
Now, if we take the coins back out, will it come back up?
Pillars
You can't get the
gone.
coins out.
Oh.
And you can see that there is
There's doors.
more rooms back there.
Well, it did.
Yeah. Is there a way to jam that pillar from coming back up?
You want to try and disable it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a thievery check. Don't want to get trapped down here?
No. 24.
24, you believe you've gotten it jammed.
All right, we should be good.
All right, and as you step out into this hallway here,
Oh man.
you have a set of double doors to the north. You have a set of double doors straight ahead of you. And you have a set of double doors to the south. Everybody make perception checks. This will be hearing based.
24.
If somebody put on those goggles, they won't give you the bonus here.
I don't think anybody put on the goggles yet.
I've got them.
Yeah.
Okay.
26.
How about Kylord?
So yeah.
All right, everybody but Kylord hears what sounds like a male voice coming from the doors to the north. What languages do you speak?
I speak
Draconic.
Not Draconic.
Okay.
Noah speaks.
I have golden.
Common, Goblin, and Aquan.
None of those.
But it was to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Let's check the other doors first.
Okay. So the doors straight ahead of you appear to be just simple doors. They're stone doors.
Are they trapped?
They are. You're almost certain they're not trapped.
Okay.
Can we quietly?
They are
open
not
the door?
locked.
I will quietly attempt to open the door.
All right, make a stealth check.
My lord can do things quiet.
No.
I'm surprised he hasn't been picked up by the cops for pickpocketing everyone. 25.
25. Swing the door open quietly. And looking inside, this room contains 3 low tables, their tops covered with a strange and chilling selection of tools, saws, long-bladed knives, and objects whose purpose is not readily apparent. A strange collection of bones lie near the southern table. Too many to be one skeleton, but too few to be 2. There is no magic. However, as you're looking in there, you can make an Arcana check for those of you who have it.
I do.
18.
Guys
You got
perform
me
a-
beat by quite a Mine's a 10.
At 18?
Yes, sir.
All right. You recognize those as the tool of working transmutation magic that goes well beyond the classic transmutation. Like
Old,
some
dark
nasty dark
transmutation
magic.
bullshit in there.
Um,
You wanna
the
go
tools,
south?
however, appear to be well made. Surgical
Okay.
tools.
Yeah.
Lord
It's a-
Underworld for the value of something like that
Sure.
on the black market, 27.
You probably would get more on the regular market, like from a surgeon. And they would be worth about 50 gold.
That's about
All the tool pieces.
Yeah. This is just...
I'll give the room a once over.
Okay.
27.
You notice. You go in to check it, I assume.
Yeah.
You notice that back here on the floor, looks like it may have fallen off the table, but right here is what appears to be a silver and gold 7-pointed star. One surface is studded with nodules and blades, and the other features a thin curved handle.
Stallion, right?
Kind of, yeah.
What do I need to roll to like know about this?
Um,
Cultism, religion.
I would say thievery would be a good one.
Okay, well I got that. That is a 21.
Your guess is that this is some kind of key.
Okay, I'll pocket the key. I found a key.
It's a little uncomfortable in the pocket.
Well, I will. I pack, you know, holding on to it is what I'm saying. Jesus.
Your legs just like pouring blood. Like, it's fine.
Thank you,
Everything's-
Captain Semantics. All right, let's go to the
Wanna go south?
Yeah, the
Go
south.
south.
Let's shut.
Quietly.
Yeah.
All right. Move down to the south. The doors to this room are made of stone but bear no handles. An indented outline of a 7-pointed star, its shape
Whoa.
covered by hollows and slits, graces the spot where handles should be.
How do
I
we open
think
it?
I know how to open this one, guys. And I will insert the key.
You insert the key. All right, you gonna swing it open?
Yep.
Door swings open.
Hey.
There is lava in the center of the floor, or at least it appears to be lava. And as the door opens, this creature steps into view, and that is exactly what it looks like. And,
Well, she sounds.
and scoot down.
What's up?
Oh,
Attacking a
Malfish
man or
Necker.
just the creature?
That's just the creature.
Okay.
It
God.
roars in anger, and we're going to initiative.
Have considered site based?
No.
Okay. The enemy, so I assume that'd be off site. But...
No. Okay.
Devin got a 27.
15.
the trash.
I was trying to get an 11, but
Go first.
I would like to recall knowledge, Bob. Which one am I using? Occultism, religion. Got them all.
Let's see here.
Just tell me which one I add this to.
Gotta. Excuse me. All knowledge. Okay, so it would be religion.
$22.
Ooh, let's see if that was enough to beat the DC. That was not enough to beat the DC. You're not sure what this creature is, other than it looks demonic and vaguely goblinoid.
Moblinoid. Got it.
All right, that was your first action.
Well, since I've got the boomerang blade returning dagger always out these days, because it's the most effective thing I have. 27 to hit the thing.
27. You chuck it across the room at him, and you strike him with it. And yes, you're certain that it's a male.
Oh, great.
It's got dangly bits, yes.
Does that part look demonic or goblinoid?
Definitely demonic.
Okay.
because you just look confused.
27 a critical hit?
Probably that.
27 was not a critical hit.
You sure? Only 5 damage.
5 damage, and that's a magical weapon?
Yes.
All right.
Remember the tongue part.
Then it is
I still have
your
another
last
action.
action.
Sir. 23?
He's not dealing with
23 is a miss.
23.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus in heaven. Whose bright idea was it to push forward?
Not mine.
I think it was Kylor's.
Don't fucking get hurt.
Way to
All
go,
right.
Michael.
I have battle medicine
No,
now.
it hasn't been 24 hours for battle medicine. All right.
That's unfortunate.
Then we go to... Oh.
We're heroes. Is that floor lava? Or is that a carpet?
Is it under the
floor's
floor?
lava?
It appears to be like a reddish liquid that's glowing like lava.
But it's on the
It is on the floor.
And this thing's...
Yep. Does not seem to be affecting it.
Ooh.
All right. What is
I
your
thought
last
something
action?
else on that.
Oh, I missed.
Or you missed. That's right.
I mean, if you'd
then
like,
it's
I'd
its turn.
re-roll it.
It
It's gonna fight.
not have any of those. That works in your guys' favor. It is going to
Can we shut it?
right
Locked.
now.
Put that key in it.
Oh, it
It
ain't locked no more.
Yeah, we can lock it back.
steps 5 feet, and that's its first action. Then it's going to claw at
He's a 45.
yeah. It is going to claw at Devin with one claw. with a 33 to hit.
That is a critical hit.
Or I think I chose the claw. The other one might be deadly.
One.
No, I dropped D. The die.
I
Drop
think it was a
D.
1.
I dropped D. He bounces. All right, so that was 210. That is going to be 16 piercing or slashing damage as it claws you.
16 points of damage.
Yep. Right back. Yeah, I dropped it. All right, that was 2 actions, and for the third action, it is going to it'll try to bite. That's actually going to miss.
It has 2 minus.
Good.
No. Positive.
My AC jumps up the second.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
It's a feat.
Willow.
Willow would like to cast Bless.
But it gets a +1.
All right, so that's a
Yeah, just about everything.
Elimination.
Yeah. 5 foot.
right. All right, so everybody in the square. Wait, that's not the
That's
right
a big
one.
square.
What the heck?
Oh, I guess so.
Well, apparently I messed up on making my.
Okay. We know.
Imagination.
Theater of the mind.
I'm gonna have to remake these. All right. And then your last action,
Do I get a
just the -2 penalty, item penalty from it being.
Aww.
That is a miss.
Okay.
What
All right. Then it goes to Kylord. The other side of the door.
Which you could.
Could
that
swing the
open.
door open as one action.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Boom.
And good thing the door was there to protect them. Big scary monster.
Natural
instantly
20.
Natural
Yes.
20.
Oh,
And so that's got the deadly trait. What's the deadly trait do? His bastard sword.
So you
It
roll.
should be listed. With
You're doing
the
it
weapon.
two-handed.
Two-handed, yeah, so two-hand deadly D12 is what you told us. I don't know
So
what that
you'll
means.
get a third
You'll get
D12.
a third
with that.
D12, but the third D12 does not get doubled or tripled.
First.
Well, wait, draw
Get
your
draw
card
I
first.
lied. I forgot. I don't do
Slashing.
this often. Triple damage.
Seriously?
Crit effect. The target must succeed a fortitude save or die.
I hope it fails.
All right.
It's
Oh.
decapitation's what the card is.
Okay.
Nice.
So what is? Let's see. He'd be proficient, so that's +2 plus his level is 3 more, right?
Yeah.
All right. Plus 10 is 15 is his fighter DC. I am going to come right out here and I will roll it in front of everybody.
Is it
I hope you get a
like
nat
proficient
one.
in what though? Because he's
His class DC.
class DC. I was gonna say because he's a +6 for
Oh, let's
proficiency.
see
so
this.
9.
9.
So that's going to be
Oh, he
So triple. So roll your
Triple
2d12
damage on
and
these
triple that.
guys. So that's 15 plus 9.
So
So
27.
that right there's
Oh, I'm
15,
sorry,
right?
sorry.
Right.
So times 3 there. So that's 45 plus 9. We're at 54. Now roll
then
another d12.
Another d12 is 2.
So 56
56.
points of damage
Slashing damage.
from a magical bastard sword.
Yep. And the creature's as he nearly cuts its head off.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to write.
All right, and his third action.
But you did it once.
But I did it once.
That is a miss. Yeah, the only way he was going to fail that save was on a natural.
I mean,
So you determine that by his proficiency is 10, and then plus his.
Right, and when I do the reprint on the character sheets for everybody to bring everybody up to the most current, it actually has his class DC on
Okay,
there.
I was just curious how it worked out. So like
It's
my
10 plus
class
proficiency
DC,
level.
my spell DC is different than my class DC, or is that the same?
It should be the same.
Because my spell
Oh,
15.
actually, it would have been
oh yeah,
Because
pertinent
I'm
ability modifier.
strength modifier.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
would have been 18.
so I'm an 18, but he still beat it
Oh yeah,
with the 18. Okay, I just wanted
he's
to make
got
sure.
a plus
That
17 on his
seemed-
fort.
That seemed really low, so that's why I was confused.
So you
So-
would have failed it on a 1 still.
Right. Okay, cool. So yeah.
All right, then it goes to Flake. Big, gnashy, demonic-looking thing, bat-like, goblin-like.
He likes fun.
That just misses. And your last action? All right. It goes back
I'll back up 4 foot or
5. Make a action instead of the shield. Okay.
Take some space.
All right. Then it goes to Devin's turn in round 2.
Can you try again to recall knowledge on these things?
Not for 24 hours.
Okay, well, I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. But I know trying to cut off its head hurts.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got kidneys.
What you gonna do?
Maybe.
Let's get flanking with Kylord.
Trying to tumble through?
Yep.
All right. Make your acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check is a 7.
And then plus 1
Wow.
for your bless.
Oh,
as
plus
well.
1 for the blessed 28.
So you go tumbling through 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And you do
Can I
have a
get-
flank
Okay, I got a flank there.
because of the size large.
Yep. Let's,
And it is now flat-footed for those two.
26.
26 is a hit.
I get critical strike.
And as you passed over that, there was no heat coming off of that.
Okay,
liquid.
so the floor isn't really lava. 12 points of damage from the magical blade.
12 points.
Then third action, I'm quick drawing the Wand of Manifold Missile and overcharging it. Trick magic item was a natural 20, 27.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
And I did not. I rolled at DC 10 to not have it explode.
All right, so go ahead and roll the first.
4 points of damage. Now it's
It is
broken.
Howling.
Have to.
You'll have
Get
to
it
craft to
fixed.
repair it.
But
Well, it'll finish out its.
yeah, I got a minute of it automatically launched.
All right, then it is its turn. And oh, it really did not like Kylord.
It's gonna be mad.
It is going to provoke an attack of opportunity as it casts a spell. Kylord can make an attack of opportunity. He so chooses.
Yep.
23 because of the flank is a hit. All right, then he
Slashing
needs to
damage?
make a DC 5 will save. You have that as a reaction?
I have counter spell, yeah.
Spells do you have at first level? Yeah, you don't
I wouldn't
recognize it.
I
DC 25 will save.
will say. Did not make it. 19.
19. Now I got. All right. Kylord.
Wow. That
Wasn't
was
a
just a
crit
failure.
Well, a crit failure would have been bad. He can no longer attack it as he's charmed.
That thing has charm.
It won't help him,
That thing has charm.
or he won't help it,
Yeah.
but he won't attack it anymore.
That have a duration.
1 hour,
1 hour,
or until he's
needs a
dead.
flat check.
There's no flat check.
Oh, he doesn't.
If the creature attacks him, it'll. Oh wait, he gets a +4 on that, but that would still be a 20. What? He's not going to be able to take any actions against it, and it has 1 action left. Right. He will not do anything to hinder it. Because he is now friendly towards it.
Right.
Because Kylord would have turned.
Yep.
Then we really had to kill him.
It is
You
going
should've
to
gotten your crabs.
try and bite. All right, it is going to try and bite Devin with a 19.
19 is a miss.
Nice. And that is its action. Then it is Willow's turn.
I would like to sustain.
All right, so you spend an action to sustain, which will automatically expand its range.
Woo!
Doesn't quite put Devin back in the reach yet, but...
Yeah.
And that was 1 action. What about your next one? All right. Save DC is 19.
Correct.
What the actual fuck?
I
rolled
hope you got a 1.
natural 3. Bringing it to a total of 18.
Yay, you failed.
Damage. Look at the grin on her face.
8.
8 is not looking good.
My whole 8 versus the 6.
That was all of your actions, and it's Kylord's turn, who's just kind of standing there looking up at it lovingly. Then it is Flake's turn. If you're in front of Willow, yes.
Okay.
10
Activate my
claws.
yeah.
That with your bless?
Yeah.
That is a miss, even with the flank.
Damn.
And your last action?
That was all of it.
Um,
That's one action to activate.
and it goes to Devin. Devin, this thing is not looking good. It's bleeding from the massive gaping wound that Kylord gave it,
Well,
plus the stabs that you gave it.
it gets 5 points of damage from the magic missile at the start of the round.
All right.
So, pew pew. Go for its kidneys. I mean, it's large and I'm behind it, so who knows what sort of
You're like at the
dangly
end.
bits that I'm going for here. That is a 26.
26
yeah, 26.
is a hit.
Or 14 points of damage.
And he falls to the ground dead. Eshnikor. Thing that was really hurting it was that as long as it was in this room, it was under the effects of basically a dimensional anchor. So it couldn't use its dimension door, it couldn't use its blink to pop itself out.
Right.
Yeah, we got really lucky there.
Kylord getting 50 points of damage on it.
Yeah, to start.
Right from the start. Yeah. And then it's a deadly weapon.
It was like
All
56
right.
points.
That bumps you guys to level 4.
Woo! Level 4. I'll heal up and get everything back. Like
You
when
guys gonna go
level?
and like camp out in her room?
No,
Not yet.
But when you level in like any MMO,
We're gonna
you-
level back in town.
No, no.
instantly go to
Not-
full health
not-
and instantly.
Not instant health, no. It's not
We've
wow.
explored everything except for the one room up top there.
You gonna check this room out?
Yeah, let's perception this room because I mean they had some
There's
sort of
books.
thing.
I want to learn this. Yeah.
Yes, he died. He did dead. 28, not 20 on the perception for this room.
All right.
I got a
So
21.
oh, pardon me. There are lining all of these or lining the bookshelves are a total of 60 candles, 30 of which are eternal candles, which are almost useless to you guys because they only have a light radius of 1. But you might be able to get some money for them.
You could set some mood lighting, and they never go out.
However, Devin finds 2 secret doors
Oh my gosh.
here.
I'm checking them.
All right.
Monsters guard loot.
And there is no traps. And when you open them, this one on this side is just an empty room.
Okay. I need to roll a perception check to see if there's anything else hidden in there.
Sure.
16.
There is nothing else in there.
Okay.
And in this room, there's a small broken coffer.
All right.
Mimic.
Checking for traps.
I forgot to. That is an actual item. You don't believe it's trapped.
All right. Open it up.
Maybe they will check this. Oh.
Hi, Lord. He's hungry.
There was
Crab
heat
leg,
from
it
the
would give
lava.
us
We
like a
could have cooked
bonus.
them.
Right.
Put the green mushrooms with the acorns, it gives you a heart.
Pathfinder Kingmaker,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Collecting all the recipes and buying all the food at the... Happens. You stop
We get
making...
stamina.
You didn't put
Yeah,
acorn in there.
you gotta find the right
I had a
ingredients to
green
get...
tomato.
All you're doing is making things with the status effect of fat.
Yeah.
But they're delicious.
So if you put cocaine in it, you'd get a stamina boost.
Right.
All right.
That's all we do.
Inside,
That's a
you
cute
guys
school.
find a pair of gloves.
Ooh, pair gloves.
Magical.
Are they magical?
They are indeed magical.
16.
These are gloves of
Plastic. Gloves of where'd it go?
there it is. These are healer's gloves.
Oh,
Are they
look.
my size?
Oh, look. They will be when you put them on.
Yeah, they'll resize automatically.
Just,
Yay!
When you're wearing them, they always give you a +1 item bonus to medicine checks.
nice.
They're clean white gloves.
Jackson out here.
They'll never show signs of blood even when you're using them to stitch up wounds or treat other elements. Once per day, you can use an interact action to allow you to soothe a willing adjacent creature's wounds, restoring 2d6 plus 7 hit points to that creature.
Wow. So you
This is
got
a
a bonus
positive healing effect. However, you cannot harm undead with it. Page number is 612.
Finally.
I don't know. I got this pretty cool tiara.
More like a barrette.
Tara.
Yeah, but it's tiny.
Micro
So
tiara.
it's not-
Yeah, it's just a mic.
Alright, last door.
Wait. We leveled to level 4. Do I get...
Gotta sleep first.
You gotta sleep before you
I'm gonna doze off real quick,
We
guys.
leveled when I was in the bathroom,
Yeah, level 4.
We haven't actually applied our levels
Yeah.
yet.
but I didn't even get the exciting news.
Got the gloves.
blah,
Yeah, you got
blah.
gloves.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
That won't get
I'm
dirty.
glad you understand her language.
Got
Blah, blah, blah.
I've been married a while now.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
Is that just
Yep. That's me.
No, I'm just not stupid enough to get married ever again.
All right. So the door is not trapped, and nor is it locked.
Alright, weapons ready. Let's kick this bitch
And
open.
you, that is the throne. All right.
You hear
So
a
as you
voice.
swing the door open, this barren room contains an upraised dais on which sits a marble throne. To either side stand statues of a man clutching a book and a glaive. A ghostly figure seems to be seated in the throne, an image of the same man who appears in the statues. He seems to be addressing an audience as he moves his hands about, his fingers decorated with hooked rings. But the words issuing from his phantom mouth are difficult to make out and in a strange language.
Nobody here does.
Nobody here does.
Is this magic or is that a ghost?
Definitely magic. It appears to be some kind of illusion. Like this guy used this to communicate with his people.
Oh, so kind of a programmed image.
And as you guys are standing there listening, every minute or so, it seems like he's saying the same thing.
Can I do an Arcana check? I didn't know since we had a little bit of time.
No,
Like
this
the-
isn't.
Okay.
And the magic here is, it was cast by a very powerful wizard.
At it and it goes real bright. A whole lot of magic. Perception check on the room then, 27.
Other than that, there's nothing else in here.
27 as well.
Nice. So I think it's time to grab the body of Nualia.
Head back to town.
Yeah. Grab Orc Van Kaskerkin.
And Oric joins you. He doesn't even look sad that Nualia is dead. If anything, he seems nonplussed. The trip back is relatively uneventful, and you guys arrive just before sunset. Carrying all of your extra loot and everything slows you down a bit, including carrying a body.
Right.
And
You come back battered, bloodied, but victorious.
you are met by the town guard, who immediately ushers you in to see the sheriff.
Gonna pay us. Remember, we negotiated a deal.
Take the dead.
Got
Indeed.
more than got
That's true.
salvage rights to all the loot.
Yeah, you don't have to pay taxes on the loot. That was
Yeah.
the award.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Fixed your problem.
Excellent. So, tell me, what happened?
Was trying to raise some sort of goblin demon thing to attack Sandpoint. The thing we cleared out in the cathedral underneath. So we fixed more problems than you even knew you had.
There was a giant.
It's also true.
I don't remember. No.
That's
Oh,
right, you guys
sorry.
brought back two
I'm
bodies.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
We
Well,
lost the good paladin
Odin.
champion. Odin.
Did we leave his body?
No, we brought it back.
I'll see that he receives a proper burial.
Thank you.
She, however, we're going to burn.
That's fair.
And preferably, we don't want the rest of the town to know that it was Nualia. I would appreciate your discretion in this matter. All right.
Did
Well,
we ever find Father Xanthus's bones?
yes, they were on. I forgot to mention them. I apologize.
They were in Nualia's
They were
room.
in Nualia's room.
We would have brought those back as well, so they could be
Yeah,
reinterred.
he'll have them reinterred. Although there's not much left of them because she did.
Got duty-free lifetime pass in Sandpoint to not pay taxes on
Okay.
salvaged
Okay,
loot.
that actually was.
Yep,
We didn't-
that's actually a
we
very,
value.
very
But
nice.
We have a large.
Good luck getting that in Magnamar, for instance. No,
Like tomorrow.
get yourself some rest.
Yeah, I think we all.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys are going to have several days of downtime. I'll tell you exactly how much off air, so that way we can handle the downtime stuff You guys have leveling up to do, so I'm going to go ahead and call the stream early so that way we can get the off-air paperwork stuff done. I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight, and the next stream is going to be, let's see, this weekend is Age of Ashes, Saturday night at about 7 p.m. We'll see everybody then.